My Little Pony is filled to the brim with princesses, and while most praise Celestial like the rising sun, and Twilight's journey of learning friendship and how to spread it across all nations is important, I feel as though Luna is the one that best defines what a princess in My Little Pony should be. Get your kid's ass out of here. Hello, I'm Discord Jedi Knight, and today, I want to talk about one of legitimately the best characters in MLP. Luna gets a lot of well-deserved praise from the fandom, praise that is well-deserved, and like her overrated sister. But being honest, I've already made a video on how overrated she is, so I won't rehash it here. Yes, I do think you're right, G4. It's why she's one of my favorites as well. While I am a male myself, I have come to consume a lot of what you would call girl content due to having to share it Eevee with my siblings. Not only that, but my FAM was indeed very much a Disney family, and had hundreds of VHS tapes and later DVDs on Disney, including the princesses. Some of my favorite being Cinderella and Mulan, due to them being characters who take action in their life and making the best of the worst possible situations. Oh, God. No, those terrible excuses for live actions they made. Don't be silly. Although I must admit Cinderella wasn't that bad, at least. I still don't even want to think about those live actions monstrosities. Anyway, for a long time, I was a Star Wars fan, and while sure I liked Leia, my favorite princess, actually Queen and later Senator, was indeed Padme, for a simple reason. I love what she represents, true beauty without being overly many for no reason, and still having the guts to do what is right, and fighting for freedom. Padme's story is one of the best things in Star Wars to me, but my favorite is Darth Vader. Why bring any of this up in a Princess Luna video is because Princess Luna to me is female Darth Vader. And since Vader is easily my favorite character in all of comics history, leading me to have a strange enjoyment of the psyche of villains, it's no wonder why I gravitate to likening Luna's story so much. And for that matter, I can somewhat relate to it. I have both older and younger siblings, and what's worse is I at times wasn't maturing as quickly as either of them, making me grow frustrated with the way my life was back growing up. Just like Luna, I had my own moments of art and triumphs, but when I tried to show it, I many times felt was being outshined by all my siblings. Just like Luna. And though we don't get to see much of the build-up to it in the show, we do get some accepted background that is much better fleshed out in the fan community. I believe Luna herself, despite being a princess, takes on the same story as Vader, wanting to do good and falling into her own temptations. Now, I know what you're thinking. No, but she didn't do that. A 2-ed version of Luna took over her mind cold nightmare mood. Yes, correct, and Skywalker is not Darth Vader. Often through the books of Star Wars, he senses a darkness with himself he classifies as a dragon that takes hold. It's a dragon we all face. Our own demon, our own darkness, rage and anger. And this is what took hold of Luna, turning her into Nightmare Moon. Thanks to the comics, we know that once she was defeated and sent to the moon, Luna found the dream projectors and used them to create darkness and fill the hearts of pawns with dread through nightmares. Something that I really enjoy, though, is just like Darth Vader. She chooses the light side. Flaw when Nightmare Moon was defeated. She could have turned away from her sister. She could have still choose a darker path, much like another villain I can't wait to talk about, but that's for a later time. No, instead she chooses the light, and what's even better isn't like our favorite Sith Lord she lived. How she holds the guilt of her past actions and chooses to be better. I love seeing her journey and how she chooses to protect her subjects from nightmares in order to make up for her own mistakes. I love how she tried to foster a bond with the other ponies and how she accepts the role of Nightmare Knight. The connection she creates, her wise wisdom she shares with the CMC in particular, is probably my favorite episodes about her. Especially the one with Sugar Belle dealing with her older sister and her own jealousy, much like Luna herself for a time. The comics also do a great job of fleshing out her character. Despite her awkwardness due to not being around in the last 1,000 years, she truly tries to make the best of it and have some fun. She even gets probably the best one-liners and jokes over her sister a few times. And despite not liking KK all that much, whenever there is an episode with both of them, I do appreciate the sister bond they share. Yeah, speaking about the comics, her growing friendship with the game is great, but you're right, I do like her and Discord together. The thought of Discord keeping her company when she's bored at night brings a fun end to that comment. No, I don't hate the ship that they're just friends. In fact, I bet you Luna probably teases Discord over his friendship with Fluttershy and she's his favorite. Don't believe me, it's in the show itself. Back on topic. Guess while the term princess and what that means to be in a leadership role is all ice and dandy, I think Luna might just be my favorite princess ever. I said princess. Padme is a queen. And she will always be my queen. Did I say my queen? I meant queen of Star Wars. I do not have a crush on ever mine. Luna is an amazing take on what it would be like if Darth Vader survived. And I, at the end of the day, love that about her. And I'm so thankful for the short time we actually got to see her. But I do wish we had more of her. She is easily my fourth favorite character of the entire show. Yes, I do like Twilight a bit more, but it's not because Twilight is a princess. Luna easily takes that role. It's cause we have more of Twilight's journey, and I tend to feel that if it weren't for Disco and Twilight, Luna would easily be my favorite character if we got to see her journey. I would love it if one day we got to have a MLP prequel movie. A movie, not a show. I don't think we need to go nuts. But a movie about how Luna and Celestia grew up and became leaders of Equestria, leading her to downfall. We could also, of course, give more context and character to Celestia, something she needs desperately. Oh, I can't help it. She sucks. Go see my video on that topic if you haven't already. With that said, what do you think of the Princess of the Night? Let me know your thought in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe for more, and remember, my friends, friendship is magic.